In this video, we'll understand API management in a simple, practical way. We'll look at why it matters, what an API management platform does, the key components involved, how companies monetize APIs, and how security is strengthened through centralized control. Along the way, there will be short quizzes so you can check your understanding. API management is the scalable process of creating, publishing, and governing API connections. In simple words, it helps organizations make APIs available in a controlled way, monitor how they are used, and apply security policies consistently across on-premises and cloud systems. It also supports sharing and even monetizing APIs, which makes it both a technical and business capability. APIs have become the building blocks of modern applications. Developers use them to create new apps faster and improve existing ones without building every integration from scratch. Today, many teams follow an API-first approach, and a single application may depend on dozens of APIs. In large enterprises, the number can go into the thousands, which makes governance, consistency, and oversight much more difficult without a proper management layer. An API management platform helps enterprises expose and manage APIs in a structured way. It can handle public APIs for external users, private APIs for internal teams, and partner APIs for selected business partners, all from one place. These platforms give developers the freedom to build and integrate applications, while the enterprise still maintains performance, security, and governance standards through centralized controls. A major strength of API management platforms is centralized oversight. A control plane can define benchmarks, enforce policies, and track usage across the API ecosystem. Many platforms also manage the full API lifecycle, starting from testing and rollout, then versioning, traffic management and performance monitoring, and finally decommissioning when an API is no longer needed. This makes the platform useful not only for developers but also for DevOps, security, infrastructure, and product teams. Now that we've covered core basics, let's test what we've learned so far.
Here's quiz number 1. See if you can get it right.
Question 1. What is API management mainly concerned with? The correct answer is creating, publishing, and managing APIs. That is the core idea of API management. It helps organizations create, expose, govern, and secure API connections at scale. Question 2. Why do enterprises use API management platforms? The correct answer is to centrally control access, security, and usage. These platforms help maintain visibility, governance, performance, and security across many APIs and environments. Question 3. Which kinds of APIs can modern API management platforms usually manage together? The correct answer is public, private, and partner APIs. Modern platforms commonly support all three, so organizations do not need separate systems for each environment. The API gateway is one of the most important parts of an API management platform. It sits between clients and backend services, routing requests to the correct destination. It can also translate between formats and protocols, which helps different systems work together smoothly. On top of that, the gateway often enforces security through techniques like TLS encryption and OAuth-based authorization, while making it easier to expose microservices as managed APIs. The developer portal is where people discover and learn how to use APIs. It usually includes documentation, catalogs, configuration details, testing tools, code samples, and usage guidelines. This improves the developer experience and reduces confusion between teams. Many portals also support self-service, allowing developers to subscribe to services, request API keys, and build integrations faster while still following the organization's governance rules. Analytics gives teams visibility into how APIs are performing in the real world. Platforms can provide dashboards, error reports, usage trends, and even revenue tracking. Advanced analytics may simulate user journeys to identify bottlenecks before customers face them. Lifecycle management then ensures APIs stay healthy over time through testing, design standards, interoperability support, version control, and safe retirement when an API becomes outdated. Now that we've covered platform parts, Let's test what we've learned so far.
Here's quiz number 2. See if you can get it right.
Question 1. What is the main role of an API gateway? The correct answer is routing requests between clients and services. The gateway acts as a central router and can also handle protocol conversion, authentication, and encryption. Question 2. What is a key benefit of a developer portal? The correct answer is it gives a central place for docs, tools, and API access. Developer portals improve discoverability, collaboration, and self-service for API users. Question 3. Which activity belongs to lifecycle management? The correct answer is versioning and retiring APIs. Lifecycle management covers the API journey from testing and rollout to updates, versioning, and decommissioning. API management platforms often include monetization features, so organizations can treat APIs as products. A company may charge for access to payment, analytics, or AI services rather than forcing clients to build those capabilities themselves. Common pricing models include freemium, where basic features are free, tiered subscriptions where features vary by plan, usage-based pricing, where clients pay for what they consume, and transaction-based charging for things like bookings or payments. Security is one of the biggest reasons organizations invest in API management. A centralized platform gives visibility into API activity across the network, making it easier to detect vulnerabilities, data leaks, and suspicious behavior in real time. Security measures can include HTTPS with TLS encryption, identity and access management with techniques like multi-factor authentication, authorization based on job roles, and regular audits. The article also mentions posture management, which focuses on finding misconfigurations and weaknesses early so they can be fixed before they become major issues. Now that we've covered business and security, let's test what we've learned so far.
Here's quiz number 3. See if you can get it right.
Question 1. Which is an example of an API monetization model? The correct answer is tiered subscriptions. The article lists freemium, tiered, usage-based, and transaction-based pricing as common monetization approaches. Question 2. Why is centralized API management considered strong for security? The correct answer is it provides visibility across the API network. Centralized visibility helps organizations monitor activity, detect threats, and enforce policies consistently. Question 3. Which security technique was mentioned in the article? The correct answer is TLS encryption. TLS is used with HTTPS to secure communication between clients and APIs. That's the big picture of API management. If you understand how APIs are controlled, secured, and scaled through a management platform, you already have a strong foundation for modern integration architecture. Thanks for learning with us.